Welcome to our Cybersecurity Week in Review, brought to you by Centrify, an identity management software and cloud-based identity as a service provider. I'm Ashley Troutman. In the next 3 minutes, we'll share some news from Countertack and some IAM blogs you'll want to check out. But first, let's get right into the 3 new investigations recently launched by the FBI. They center around the alleged Russian hacking of government officials and organizations during the 2016 presidential election. American politics were rocked by the scandal leading up to the election last year, as Russia was accused of piloting cyber attacks to deter support for Hillary Clinton. The 3 investigations were launched out of the offices in San Francisco, Pittsburgh, and Washington, D.C. Sources say that the FBI's Pittsburgh office is investigating the breaches that exposed the Democrats' email and internal communications. The D.C. unit is reportedly working on leads from informants, but which entities or individuals are under investigation remains unknown. The San Francisco office is apparently looking into a hacker group that allegedly leaked emails from Clinton's campaign manager after gaining control of his account. And last week, the New York Times reported that Americans with ties to Donald Trump and his campaign had repeated contacts with current and former Russian intelligence officers before Americans headed to the polls last November. The investigation into this, it remains ongoing. Check in with us for updates as they become available. Moving on now to the news from Countertack. The endpoint detection and response solutions provider unveiled the release of its new flagship product, the Endpoint Threat Platform. Its integrated multi-technique detection analysis and auto-response functionality helps an IT department counter and neutralize cyber threats in real time. Plus, digital DNA technology is integrated into its architecture to enhance detection, prevention, and response for customers. Last year, the vendor acquired Mantech Cyber Solutions International to bolster its portfolio of products and personnel, as well as drive innovation around combining behavioral and binary analysis capabilities. Head over to our endpoint security site for more details. And we'll wrap up with some identity and access management blogs you should be reading. Our editor, Jeff Edwards, searched through the blogosphere and picked out the very best ones just for you. And the first blog on the list belongs to Identity Automation. Read it for general authentication, access management, and government best practices. Next up is a blog from UXP Systems. It has a unique focus on all things digital identity, from privacy strategy to the identity economy. And finally, we have a blog from Ping Identity. Since acquiring Unbound ID, it has a strong focus on trends and best practices for customer IAM use cases. And these are just a few from the list. Head over to our identity management site to see who else made the cut. And if you like this video, check out our YouTube channel for more like it. You can also connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ashley Troutman. Until next week.